Hey everybody, I'm Ryan, this is the Will to Make, and today I'm going to show you how I built this wooden soap dish. So I started off this project with a piece of scrap that I started to sand, since this will be cut down into smaller pieces. I will have links to all the tools and materials I use in this video in the description below, so please check them out. I then measured out and cut a piece that is the size of the longest board I will need. Once this was cut, I used the table saw to cut it down into 10 smaller boards. Over on the bandsaw, I cut them all to their final height. Eight of the boards could then be cut down to their final length, leaving 2 longer boards that will be the bottom of the soap dish. 6 of the 8 boards need to have a groove cut in them to match the contour of a soap bar. I measured out a 1/4 inch on each side of each piece. Then with a plastic lid, I lined it up with my 2 marks and drew the curve. These could then be cut out on the scroll saw. Once cut, I gave all the pieces the final sanding by hand, making sure to round off all the edges. Now it was time for assembly. I placed down my 2 longest boards flat on the table. Then with some waterproof glue, I glued on the 2 side pieces that do not have a groove on them. Then the next 6 pieces could be glued on as well, ensuring the same gap is between each board. After letting the glue cure for just a few minutes, I scraped off all the excess glue in between each piece with a flathead screwdriver. The last step was to finish it with some oil. I poured it on, rubbed it in, and let it set. I then wiped off the excess and put on another layer. And with that, this project was complete. I love how simple this was and how great it turned out, and the fact that I can use up some of my smaller scraps with a project like this is also a huge plus. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.